got two students here who have interesting stories to tell about an interesting subject, right, girls? And the subject is money and finding stuff and all kinds of stuff like that. First of all, Janice Perkins. Hi, Janice.
Hi.
And you're from Clark School, right?
Yeah.
And what grade are you in, and who's your teacher?
I'm in fourth grade and my teacher is Miss Lee.
And when you were at Clark School one day, you found something. Tell us about that.
One day after school, I was on my way home. I was walking with my two sisters, Joy and Julie, and we thought it was a lunchbox. And then when we got up to it, it was a purse. And then I took it home to look inside to see if it had ID or anything in it. And then my sister Alex, she went to Web, and I asked her if she knew whose purse it was. And the ID said Anna or something. And so the next day I took it up to my school, and then after school I went up to Webb and took it to the office, and the lady in the office said she'll find out whose it is the next day.
And that's why Mrs. Smith, who's the lady in the office, right, nominated you to be a Hazel hero. So congratulations on that. That was kind of a whole family deal, wasn't it? You and your sisters working together on that. I hate to bring this up, but there are probably some people out there in the world who would find something like that and wouldn't return it. But you did. Can you tell us why you returned it and everything that was in it?
I returned it because if I would have lost something that was very important, I would have been sad because it would have meant a lot to me, and it had like $12 and a whole bunch of keychains and stuff in it to her house.
Wow, so it was important stuff. And you know that if something like that happened to you, you'd like someone to return it, so that's how you decided to return it all back to her. Very good. That's cool. Now, sometimes when people, return big stuff, there's a prize. And I'm just wondering, if you could have one wish for anything in the world, like if the returning of the purse genie came to you and said, I'm going to give you one wish, Janice, for anything you want for returning that purse, what would it be?
A PlayStation 2.
A PlayStation 2. Oh, those are cool things to have at this time of the year, aren't they? Especially when the weather's yucky and you get to be inside. You have two brothers, you told me, right? And four sisters. A big family, right?
Yeah.
You like having a big family?
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you are you one of the youngest or one of the oldest, or where do you fit in?
I'm the second oldest.
The second oldest, okay. So I suppose these kids are spread out over a whole bunch of different ages, right? And you're how old?
9.
9, okay. So what do you think is going to be the best age to be? If you could be any age there is, older or younger, what age do you think would be a cool one to be?
13.
You'd like to be 13? Okay, is that how old your sister is? And what do you think you'll like about being 13?
When you're 13, you get to go a lot of places.
Yeah, you get a little more freedom than when you're 9, huh? So you don't want to be one of your younger brothers or sisters, huh? You like older? Oh, okay. Everybody knows that this is a big holiday season and we're going to have some time off of school. And I know you hate to miss 2 weeks of school. Boy, that's going to be tough. So have you been thinking about what you might do during that time?
Yeah.
What are you going to do for 2 weeks?
I might go over to my grandma's house or ask my mom if I could go up to New York with my sister.
Visit New York. And do you have family in New York?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Who lives there?
My auntie and my cousins.
Have you visited there before?
Yes.
Oh, that's neat. So they live in the city, or do they live out in the country, or?
I think they live in the city.
Yeah? And you enjoy visiting them, huh? Now, your 2 brothers and 4 sisters, do they all live with you? Some do and some don't, huh?
Yeah, my brothers don't live with me. My brother might come over this week, though.
Oh, okay, so you get to see him sometimes, huh?
Uh-huh.
And how long have you gone to Clark? Have you been there for a long time, or?
I've only been there for 2 years.
Oh, I bet I'm going to guess why. Because you used to go to Edison, right? And then when Edison became a different kind of school, you went to Clark. And how do you like going to Clark?
It's fun, and there's a whole bunch of nice teachers.
Oh, that's good. And it's big, isn't it? It's a bigger building than Edison. But next year, you're going to be in an even bigger building. Do you know about that? You're going over to Webb, and then it's really going to be big. Who knows what you might find over there, huh? Well, you have a great holiday, and congratulations on being a Hazel hero and being such a good citizen. Thanks for being with us today.
Welcome.
On this side, I've got another story of money, and with Shadia Jackson, right?
Yeah.
And Shadia is also from Clark. Who's your teacher, and what grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd grade, and my teacher is Miss Barlow.
Okay, and she tells me, or actually the Mr. Cox, the principal, let us know that you did something interesting with some money that you have that you earned. Tell us about that.
Well, I just saved up some money, and I didn't know where to take it, so I just bring it up to the school, and I gave it to Miss Grant, and
What was it used for?
I took it in for the people who need help, and they don't have any homes or anything.
Right, you gave it to the Holiday Basket Committee, right?
Yeah.
That is really a nice thing to do. There aren't too many 3rd graders that even save up money, let alone give it to anybody. You must be a pretty mature little girl. Is that what your mom says?
She just says I'm a nice little girl.
Well, you're a nice girl too. That's really cool. Now you have a big family too, right?
Yeah.
How big?
I don't know.
Well, 4 brothers, right?
Yeah.
And 2 sisters?
Yeah.
And where are you in that group? Are you one of the older ones or the younger ones or what? How many of them are younger than you?
1.
1. Oh, so you're one of the youngest. And most of them are older than you then, huh? Well, have you thought, what age would you like to be if you could be any age?
28.
28? How old are you now?
8.
8, and you want to jump from 8 to 28? Well, what can 28-year-olds do that's cool?
They can go anywhere they want,
Yeah.
and they have a car and everything else.
That's right. They got a lot of freedom, and they can do stuff. Well, one of these days you'll be 28, and you'll wish you were 8. But that's okay. You can worry about that later. Now, if somebody, like you gave money to the kids that were poor, and that's really a great thing to do. But I wonder if somebody had given you money, let's say that Mr. Chad, who has really got a lot of money, had $10 to give you. What would you do with $10, let's say?
Save it all over again.
You would save it. You're just a saver. This is really something. This is really cool. Well, in order to have nice dresses and shoes like you got on today, somebody had to be saving some money, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look really nice today. Now, you got the same 2 weeks off as everybody else, right?
Yeah.
What are your plans for the holidays?
I guess I'm gonna go places shopping for like my brother and everyone else.
Okay, you're gonna go shopping, and then when you have your vacation time, you're gonna be mostly around here, or do you think you're gonna travel somewhere?
I think I'm gonna travel somewhere.
Yeah. Where do you think you might go?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, you're just hoping it's somewhere, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere where it's not as cold. Do you like warm weather?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You like different kinds of weather, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in a good place then, because we have different kinds of weather here, sometimes all in the same day. Well, congratulations on being a Hazel hero, and we're really proud of the fact that you thought of somebody else at this time and shared your money with them. That is really a cool thing to do. I'm sure you could be a Hazel hero again if you have that attitude all through your life. Thanks for coming today. Let's pass the mic to Mr. Chad and see who he's got.
Well, here we have our Ford representative, and you're
Daniel Guiney.
Daniel Guiney, and you said you like to be called Dan, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you're in what grade, Dan?
5th.
And who's your teacher?
Mr. Johnston.
Mr. Johnston. Is he a newer teacher at Ford, or has he been there a while?
He's been there quite a while.
Has he? Have you gone to Ford all your life, pretty much? Where else have you gone?
Addison Elementary.
Oh, you went to Edison, and then did you move over in the Ford district, or?
Yeah, because they were changing the school to a different district.
Oh, I see. Right. And you like Ford?
Kind of.
Yeah, you kind of told me that you would like to go to another school next year, but your mom might not let you. Which one's that?
United Oaks.
Sure. Why would you like to go there?
Because my dad went there.
That's right. You know, I had him in class. Did you know that? I couldn't possibly be that old, though, could I? No. Guy had. Are you gonna be a politician when you grow up?
I'm not quite sure.
You're not sure. Okay. I was just kind of wondering. Do you know why? I know Mr. Johnson, and then someone else also kind of nominated you as Hazel Hero. Who was that?
My service squad teacher, Miss Kotsky.
Miss Koski. I taught with her at United Oaks. She was there many years also, and she teaches the little people, right? The PPI. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're the service squad person. So what kind of jobs do you do with Miss Koski?
I help her put on the jackets on the little kids and also wash the tables and clean up the toys.
Oh, wow. So you have a lot of responsibilities. Do you help in the morning and at night?
No, just in the afternoon.
Just in the afternoon. Does she have two groups or just one group? Two different groups?
Two different groups, one in the morning and one in the afternoon.
One in the afternoon, right. Do you have a favorite subject in school?
Math.
You like math, huh? And you're in 5th grade. What does a 5th grader study in math mostly?
Multiplication and division and money. Just a little bit of money, not a lot much.
Is there any part of math you don't like?
Not really.
Could you come over and help me with story problems? They were always a bugger for me.
Sure.
You like those? Yeah. Do you use a calculator when you do 5th grade math?
Mr. Johnson really doesn't let us, but if it says that we once in a while, if we have a calculator that we buy at the school store,
right,
we can use it.
It's always good to know how to use a calculator. You just don't want to get dependent on it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you like to do when you're not in school, Dan?
I like to play my PlayStation 2 and play with my friends.
Okay. PlayStation 2. I'm really not up on these games, but you said you had a favorite. What was that one?
Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3.
Okay. We'll have to talk about that later. I have no idea what those are. Do they have any of those, like Pac-Man on those PlayStation 2s, or are those just
no.
Those are just back in Mr.
They
Marx's
still
time,
sell
right?
them. They still sell them.
They do sell them,
but
okay.
not for the PS2.
That has the graphics and all the action and things like that, correct?
Yeah.
I see. Now, you also told me you have one pet, right? And
his name's Max, and he's a dog.
And Max is short for?
McAllister.
McAllister. Was he named after somebody, or?
No.
No? You just like the name McAllister?
My mom and dad really picked it out. I was really little when they got him.
Oh, okay. What kind of dog is it?
Black Lab.
Black Lab. They're real friendly, aren't they? Can he do tricks?
All he really does. He won't speak, but he'll do the rest. And also, if he's really happy, he'll roll over. But not all the time.
Now, do you have to take care of Max?
My brother really does, but since he's been wrestling a lot, me and my dad do.
I see. Now, you told me you have 2 brothers and a sister, right?
Yep.
And your one brother is the wrestler, and he goes to Catholic Central. They've always had a very good wrestling team.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that kind of why you went there?
I guess so, but he actually came in second on the world championship.
No kidding. That's wonderful. Now, was your dad a wrestler?
No.
He wasn't, because when I taught at United Oaks, we had a wrestling team there, and they were very good. I was just wondering if that's how he got interested in it. Now, you also have a brother that's, you told me, not in the Coast Guard, but
in the National Guard.
The National Guard. But he doesn't live at home. And then you have a sister that is in the medical area, and she's in where? She's in what?
She's going to Iraq, but she doesn't live in her house anymore. She's moving out.
She's in the Army, right? How long has she been in there?
About a year now.
About a year in the Army.
She went there last year to train.
I see. And then she'll go over to Iraq, and she'll probably be somewhere in a hospital somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Is she kind of looking forward to that, or is she?
No.
No, she's not, huh? Your family probably isn't either, right? You'll miss her, right? Well, that's good. And now, I'd like to ask a question about Christmas time. Christmas is coming. You only have 15 shopping days. Did you know that?
Guess so.
You don't do much shopping, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. You let everybody else in your family do it. Okay. If you could have one thing for Christmas, what would it be?
Probably a Game Boy SP. This third one.
Here we go again.
Actually, the fourth one, if you want to count the old day Game Boy.
I see. Mr. Marks and I are going to have to get up on those because we just don't know. It took us 1 year to find out what was that thing? that pat of somebody. But we'll have to do some research on it. But we'd like to congratulate you today for being a Hazel hero. Is anybody out there watching you, you think?
Probably my lunch aid friend, Miss Ginger.
Miss Ginger. Lunch aid friend, Miss Ginger. You want to wave and say hi to her?
Hi, Miss Ginger.
Well, thank you for being here. Congratulations on being a Hazel hero. And we'll be right back in a moment.
And we're back with two fine students from United Oaks School. First of all, one of our all-time favorites. She's been back again for the second year, right? Ashley White. Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
That's good. I understand you got engaged this year. No? Well, you got a nice ring there. Show the camera your ring. See, couldn't that be like an engagement ring?
No.
No? Why? What grade are you in now?
5th.
Oh, 5th. Wow. Yeah, I guess you can't get engaged in 5th grade, can you?
No.
No, okay, good. Well, anyway, who's your teacher this year?
Miss Pshinsky.
Okay, and but you were nominated, I think, by the person who is in charge of the service squad, because you are an outstanding service squad person. This is your 3rd year of working with the kindergartners, right?
Yeah.
No, and when will you be getting parole so you can get out of there? Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Are you going to stay next year, too, and just make it 4 years with kindergarten?
Probably.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So what do you have to do with the kindergartners? I suppose they need a lot of help, don't they?
Yeah.
What do you do with them?
Wash the tables and pick up their toys and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Do you have to get them dressed and change their shoes and stuff, too?
No.
Oh, they don't? They do that themselves?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, they write about you that you do whatever is asked of you. You're real patient and kind with the little kids, and real dependable and efficient. And those are important qualities. That means you show up all the time, right? And you do what you're supposed to do, and that's a big part of any job. Now, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a veterinarian.
Okay, so if you're kind and dependable and efficient as a veterinarian, that'd be a good thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what kind of animals would you like to take care of? Little animals or big animals?
Little animals.
Like dogs and cats and that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
What about like horses and cows and sheep?
No.
No? Okay. Well, if you go to Michigan State, you can do either one. You'd have a lot of activities that you like. I notice there's quite a long list here of sports, right? What are some of your sports?
Basketball, volleyball, soccer.
Okay, what's your favorite?
Basketball.
Basketball, okay. What about your favorite musical group or person?
I don't know.
Can't think of one. How about your favorite year in school so far?
This year.
This year? Oh, okay. And let's see, you've got one sister, right?
Yeah.
Is she older than you or younger than you?
Older.
Okay, and how old is she?
13.
Okay, now are you looking forward to being 13, or you don't think 13's that great?
I don't think 13's that great.
No, what's a good age to be?
10.
10? Okay. Well, since I already had you engaged earlier, I got to ask you this question because Mr. Chad will bug me if I don't. But how old do you think a girl should be to go out on a date?
16.
16. Oh, okay. Well, I don't hear your mother shrieking in the background, so that must be a pretty good answer. Congratulations on being a Hazel hero again.
Thank
and
you.
Yeah, we might see you next year, right? Have a good holiday. On this side, I've got Brandon Walker. Hi, Brandon.
Hi.
And Brandon's also from United Oaks.
Yeah.
And who's your teacher?
Miss Doof.
Miss Stoof. So that must be 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you were nominated because you are an outstanding student who does high-quality work all the time.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite subject?
I like all of them.
Okay. And makes a good effort on all of his work and is a member of the student council.
Yeah.
What does the student council do at United Oaks?
Well, you can lunchroom, school store, bagels.
Oh, okay. So you have different responsibilities.
Yeah.
And you're also in the band.
Mhm.
And what do you play in the band?
The saxophone.
Oh, okay. That's a cool instrument. You
Yeah.
want to stick with that, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Let me ask you same question I asked Ashley about favorite activity, because you like a lot of sports too.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Football.
Okay. Do you have a favorite football player?
Priest Holmes.
Okay. And for the people who don't pay that much attention to anybody but the Lions, what does Priest Holmes do, and who does he do it for? Do you know?
He's a running back and he plays for Kansas City.
Right, and he's, I think, maybe the leading rusher in the National Football League this year.
Yeah.
He's way up there. How about a favorite music group or person? Do you have one of those?
Probably 50 Cent.
Okay. And how about favorite age to be? Now, you've got an older, or you have a brother. Is he
Yeah.
older or younger?
Younger.
Okay. Do you want to be younger or older?
Older.
Okay. How old would you like to be right now if you could be?
18.
18. Why would you like to be 18?
So I can go to college.
Oh, okay. And play football maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What about time of the year? Do you have a favorite time of the year?
Probably Christmas.
Yeah? This is a lot of people's favorite time of the year. And just to be fair to everybody, I got to ask you Ashley's question too. How old do you think a boy should be to go out on a date?
Probably 16.
16. Okay, a little younger, huh? And what is it that makes 16 a right age to date?
Because that's when you should get your driver's license. And
Oh, okay. Right, and then you can kind of take a date someplace.
yeah.
Oh, very good. Well, I hope you have a great holiday. Congratulations on being a Hazel hero.
Thank you.
And let's send this down to Mr. Chad and see who he's got.
Thank you, Mr. Marks. Here we have Jonathan Lapierre, correct?
Yeah.
And you're from Webster Elementary.
Yeah.
And who's your teacher?
Miss Houston.
Miss Houston, correct. And do you know why Miss Houston selected you as a Hazel hero?
Because I set a good example.
Yeah, that's one of the many things she wrote about. She thinks you're a wonderful student and you're always on time and you do what's expected of you, right?
Yeah.
You get good grades?
Yeah.
I'll bet that kind of helps too, right?
Mm.
What are your favorite subjects in school?
Reading, because we're doing Greek mythology.
Greek mythology. Oh, you like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And you're also in the band, right?
Yeah.
You guys have a concert coming up?
The 16th.
The 16th. Well, there's a plug. Everybody go to the Webster concert. Is it at Webster this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what instrument do you play?
Trombone.
Now, you also told me that you like football a
Yeah.
lot, right? And you played on the same team, right?
Yeah.
Correct? And the Raiders,
Yeah.
right? And you had an accident this year. What happened?
I got a hairline fracture in my elbow.
In your elbow. How'd that happen? Were you blocking or did you fall? Or?
We were playing Oklahoma. It's where one guy gets the ball and the other guy has to tackle him.
Uh-huh.
And I was going up against one of my friends, and I put my arm in front of me to block, and his helmet hit me in the elbow.
Oh, I see. Was it pretty painful?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, obviously you couldn't play the trombone then, right?
No.
Has it hurt since were you in a cast?
No.
Oh, you weren't.
I just wore a sling.
Oh, you wore a sling. Now, when you started to play the trombone again, was it pretty hard to get out to, is it 7th position?
Yeah. No.
No, you could still get out there?
I never played trombone because it was on the first day of the week when I had to take it off.
Oh.
We only practiced on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, so but you've played it since then, right?
Yeah.
And you're okay with it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, have you ever seen the Hazel Park High School band?
No.
No, they're pretty good. They just marched in the Rochester parade, Christmas parade. They were very good. They're a very good band. And now you also you have a pet named
Bash.
Bash, which is a dog, right?
Yeah.
And you told me it's short for
Sebastian.
Sebastian. Where did that name come from? Do you know?
My sister liked the Little Mermaid, so my dad named him that.
The Little Mermaid. Was he a little fish in there or something, or what was he?
He was a crab. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I know more about that than I thought I did. That's great. And now you live with your mom and your dad, and you have an older sister, right?
Yeah.
That's Brandy?
Yeah.
Correct. How old is Brandy?
14.
Does she treat you all right?
Yeah.
She does. Wow, a lot of times we get some conflicts with brothers and sisters, but she treats you all right, right?
Most of the time.
Okay, now it comes out most of the time, right? Now, what age do you think you would, what's the best age to be, do you think?
I don't know.
You're not sure, huh?
No.
How old are you right now?
11.
Do you like being 11?
Yeah.
Think you'd rather be older, or?
Yeah.
You would, huh? Now, next year, where will you be going to school, do you know?
The new junior high.
The new junior high. Have you seen that school yet?
No.
You're going to like that. That's very, very nice. So you're going to be with about 600 or 700 people who all have a new school, right?
Yeah.
Next year? That's going to be pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think, are you going to go out for football there?
Probably.
You will. You think you have a pretty good team?
Yeah.
I think so too, because they're going to combine both the Beecher and the Webb team, right, together?
Yeah.
Now, what position did you play on your team?
I played right guard on offense and defensive tackle on defense.
Oh, so you played both ways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was that pretty hard? You have to be in pretty good shape for that?
Sorta.
Sorta, huh? Uh-huh. What kind of a season did you have? Did you have a
We
good
were
season?
1-8.
1-8. Were there any close games?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, that's not too bad. Well, that's really great. And so we'd like to congratulate you today, Jonathan, for being a Hazel hero. Okay.
Thank you.
And maybe we'll see you again as Student of the Month when you get over to the new junior high, okay?
All right.
And we'll be right back with our next set of students.
And we're back once again, and my first guest is Megan Corey. Hi, Megan.
Hi,
And you're from,
Longfellow.
all right, Longfellow, and you're in 6th grade, right?
Yep,
And who's your teacher?
Mr. Jones.
And Mr. Jones has been out for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah,
What's up with Mr. Jones?
he went to the hospital like a long time ago, in I think October, and he had a heart problem. So
And when will he be back?
January 5th.
And are you looking forward to that?
Yes,
And you told me why you were looking forward to that. Can you
Yes.
tell us?
I was his teacher pet. And
You're
it was
the teacher's
fun.
pet. We finally found the teacher's pet, and there she is. And I can see why. I bet you're a great kid to have in class. According to the sub, who is Mrs. LeBrec, right? LeBrec, I'm sorry. She said you're very creative and helpful and kind and considerate and pretty much good at everything and an independent worker and just the kind of person that schools like to have, pretty much. Has that pretty much been your whole career, or you just get out of reform school?
Okay, I don't know.
You've been a good kid all the way through, I bet, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of thought so. You're also in the band.
yeah.
What do you do in the band?
I play trumpet.
Okay, and let's see, did you just start this year?
Yeah,
Okay. What do you think? You can stick with it, or?
I don't know because I want to be in choir too, but
So, yeah, sometimes you can't do both of those things,
Yeah.
can you? So you like to sing, and what else do you like to do?
I like to act too.
Oh, okay. And how'd you get interested in those things?
My brother,
And-
he started acting and singing, so I liked it. I thought it would be cool.
Okay, and so, and who's your brother, in case?
Danny Corey.
Danny Corey of Hazel Park High School, right? He's a senior, I think you told me.
Yep.
Yeah. And one of the things that he also got you into was playing Snake
Yes.
on your cell phone.
Mhm.
And I don't know what that is.
It's just a little game that you can play on your cell phone. It doesn't use minutes or anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just
So it's built right into the cell phone, and you watch the screen, and
yeah,
are you a snake in that game?
yeah.
And what do you, as a snake, what do you try to do?
You have to try to get these like black pellets and snails and spiders and all this.
Uh-huh.
And if you get the high score, it will show your high score.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like a cool way to pass the time. You're also a creative writer. I saw that in the write-up on you. You enjoy that. And so I was wondering if, just thinking creatively for a moment here, if you could go back in time to some other time other than 2003, 4, what time would that be?
The 70s.
The 1970s. Ah, yes. You remember the 70s. What do you remember about, no, you don't remember about the 70s. What do you
no.
like about the 70s?
I don't know. It just seemed cool and it sounds cool and stuff. I was a hippie for Halloween, so.
Oh, okay. So you'd like to, go back and pick up on that. How about visiting somewhere in the world? Where would you like to go anywhere in the world?
Australia.
Yeah, and how come you pick Australia?
I don't know. My 5th grade teacher went to Australia. She said it was really fun, and I like kangaroos, so I wanted that would be cool.
Yeah, and I think Australia is about as far away as you can go. I mean, if you go any farther, you're coming back. So it's really a long trip, but it's like totally different than here. So that would be
Yeah.
interesting. Let me give you one more little creative writing question, okay? If you had $100 to spend, what would you spend it on?
Probably clothes.
Now, speaking of clothes, you look very nice today, and
Thanks.
this looks like a brand new outfit. Is it brand new?
Yeah.
How many times have you worn it before today?
None.
None. When did you get it?
Last night.
Last night. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's pretty new. So you'd spend $100 on clothes, huh?
Probably, and some to, like, part of the money to get some stuff for my family.
Oh, okay. How big a family do you have? We know you got Danny.
Yeah, and I have my dog. I could get him dog treats, and I have my mom and my uncle.
Okay. And so that's, you could spread $100 around there pretty easy. Yeah, that'd be cool. If you had $100 to spend on clothes, I know some women really pay a lot of attention to shoes. Are you a shoe person?
Yes.
Oh, you like shoes. Oh, okay. And there's a lot to choose from in shoes too, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, $100 would go far in some stores and not so far in others, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure you're a good shopper too,
I don't know.
as an all-around wise young lady. Well, congratulations on being a Hazel hero.
Thank you.
And say hi to Mr. Jones when he gets back.
Okay.
And I hope you have a great holiday.
You too.
Give Mr. Chad this mic so we can find out who these boys are.
Thank you. It sounded like you were interviewing my wife there for a while. This is Chris Fouch, correct? And you're from Hoover School. What grade, Chris?
Second,
And who's your teacher?
Miss Shimento.
Miss Shimento. Have you gone to Hoover your entire career? Did you go there as a kindergartner and first
No.
grader? Where did you go? Do you remember?
Shane Halls.
Where that's in Royal Oak? No?
I think so.
Warren?
I think so.
Oh, okay. You don't remember. Probably too young, right? So do you like second grade?
Yeah,
You do. Do you know why Miss Shimento nominated you for Hazel Hero?
because I was nice to other people, and I respected my teacher.
You probably do your work, right? Do you get good grades?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And without a hesitation, when I asked you what your favorite subject is, you said, what?
My favorite subject is math.
Math, right?
And reading.
Oh, you do like reading too, huh? Okay. What does a second grader do in math? What are you studying right now? Do you remember?
Yeah, like 1 + 1 and that.
Oh, your addition facts? Do you do subtraction also? Have you
Yeah.
gotten to that too?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll get into multiplication in second grade?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. Now, do you guys have textbooks that you work in or workbooks?
Textbooks.
Oh, you do have textbooks. Uh-huh. And then for reading, you read different stories, is that right? And then you have to answer questions and things like that? I see. What do you like to do when you're not in school?
Play video games.
Okay, I know I probably shouldn't ask this, but what's your favorite video game?
Favorite video game is Spyro.
I knew I shouldn't have asked. We're going to have to catch up on these games because we ask that question all the time, and it seems like everybody's interested in it, but we don't know what they are. So, are you pretty good at video games? Now, do you play against somebody else, or do you just against the machine? Right. Okay. Now, do you have any pets?
Yeah.
What do you have?
I have a dog named Hercules.
Okay, a dog named Hercules.
A hamster named Hammy. And
Okay.
a lot of goldfish.
Bunch of goldfish, right? Now, do Hercules and Hammy get along?
No.
They don't?
No.
Would you let Hammy out on the floor?
No.
What would Hercules do if he was out on the floor?
Probably kill him.
Oh, no. You know what he would probably do? He'd probably play with him to death, is what he'd do. Yeah, what kind of a dog is Hercules?
No.
Is he big or small?
Small.
Pretty small? Does he kind of like go up to the cage and say, boy, I wish you were out here playing with me? Yeah, I thought so. And then you have the goldfish, right? Do you have to take care of them?
My dad does.
Oh, your dad does. You know, we used to have goldfish when I taught at United Oaks. We had them in this tank, and I taught with another gentleman, and the kids would come up and say, do you think it's about time to clean the goldfish tank? And we'd say, well, why would you say that? And they'd say, we can't see the fish. I don't understand. It was kind of dirty water is what was happening. Okay. Do you get to feed them?
No.
No? He does that too, huh? You can kind of overfeed fish, can't you? Yeah, so you have to kind of be responsible with them, correct? So, okay, outside of video games, do you like to do anything else outside of school? Like to play outside at all?
Yeah, I like to play on the playground.
Oh, on the playground. You told me that at school. But we have a problem at Hoover right now, don't we, with the playground? It looks like it's almost ready to open.
Yeah.
Did they give you a date? of
No.
when it was going to open? Not
No.
yet, huh?
No.
Well, you can tell Mrs. Baker that Mr. Chad says you need to hurry and open it, okay?
Okay.
Could you do that? What do you guys do without a playground now?
Mostly what we do is
You go in the front of the school? I saw a fenced area.
yeah.
And then you just kind of play there.
Yeah.
And then I also saw in nice weather you went across the street
We can go.
for gym
Yeah.
and play in the field there.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice. Now they're doing a lot of work at Hoover School, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be pretty nice when it's done? Yeah. And you're going to be going there next year, right?
No.
Oh, you're not. Where are you going to be going next year? Do you know?
Shane Halls.
Oh, you're going back.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Which school did you like better, Hoover or Shane Hills?
Mostly Hoover.
Right answer. Good job. Well, congratulations for being a Hazel hero. Okay, and we hope to someday see you again, all right?
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Chris. And over here we have James Dukes, right? James, and you're what grade?
Oh, fifth.
Fifth grade, and whose room are you in?
Mrs. Demchinsky.
Mrs.
Chinsky.
Chinsky. That's a tough one. Is she new to Hoover, or?
Yeah.
She is, new this year. Right, yeah, I think I met her a couple of times. She a pretty nice teacher? You like her, huh? Yeah. Now, you told me you haven't gone to Hoover your entire career, right?
No.
And next year you're going to be going somewhere else, but you kind of wish you'd stick around at Hoover. How come?
Because if I do leave, it'll probably be a little different when I go to my new school.
Sure, it's always tough going to a new school, isn't it? And you have a lot of friends here at Hoover?
Yeah.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Math, gym, science.
Math, gym, and science.
And
Wow.
spelling and reading.
Spelling and reading. I don't think you left out too much there. Do you have a subject you don't like?
Social studies.
Social studies. Okay, that's the one we missed. Great. And do you know why you were selected a Hazel Hero by Miss Demchowski?
Because I was all 6 of the APA for character counts.
Character counts, right? We hear a lot about that, and that's a program that kind of sets you on the right track for doing things, right? And which ones do you remember you're pretty good at? Do you remember some of the character counts?
Trustworthiness and caring.
Trustworthiness and caring, right? And you treat other students with respect and things like that, right? Very good. What do you like to do when you're not in school?
I like to play toys with my little brother and sometimes go outside and play.
Okay, how old's your little brother?
9.
9. So you're pretty close in age, huh? You get along all right? Yeah. Do you like any sports?
Basketball, football, and soccer.
Basketball, football, and soccer. Which one do you like the best out of the 3?
Probably football or
Football?
basketball.
Football or basketball. You like the real action ones, huh? But you've never played on a team, right? That you just like to play outside?
And I played on a soccer team.
Oh, a soccer team. Now, what position did you play on the soccer team?
Right D, defense, and
Okay.
middle defense, and right D, offense, and middle offense.
Now, it sounds to me like you have to have a little bit of speed to play those positions, right? Are you a pretty fast runner?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Now, you also have one pet, right, which is
Spicy.
Spicy. Spicy's a cat, right? Is she pretty, he or she?
He.
He is a pretty good cat?
Sometimes.
How'd you get his name? You know? Did you name him?
No.
No.
Actually, my mom named him, and she got it from a friend.
From her friend. That's nice. What color is Spicy? Is that
It's like a shade, like brown.
brownish? Okay, very good. And now you live with who? Your mom and dad?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have one brother, right?
No. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have one brother and 2 sisters.
Oh, 2 sisters, but they're older? Oh, okay, I see. Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Basketball player.
A basketball player. Very good. Well, congratulations, James, on being a Hazel's Heroes. It's nice having you here today, and we hope to see you again in Hazel Park, okay? And we'll be right back with our awards assembly in just a minute.
Hello, my name is Mike Barlow. I'm Director of Curriculum here in the Hazel Park School District. I'm representing our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Victor Mayo. It's my distinct opportunity and pleasure to be here for Hazel's Heroes. We have a collection of fine citizens from our schools all across the community, and they've been given this very prestigious award on the basis of their behavior and their character and their accomplishments, and we are extremely proud of them. They're going to be receiving a certificate and a very prized possession here in the Hazel Park Schools, and that is a Hazel's Heroes t-shirt. And believe me, those are prized possessions. If you're a Hazel Park student and you're wearing one of those bright orange t-shirts that says Hazel's Heroes on it, everybody knows you are someone special. And we have a very special collection of youngsters to present today.
Thanks, Mr. Barlow. First of all is Janice Larkins from Clark School.
Congratulations, Janice.
And also from Clark is Shadia Jackson.
Shadia, congratulations.
From Ford is Daniel Guiney.
Daniel, congratulations too.
And from United Oaks, Ashley White.
Hi, Ashley. Good job.
And Brandon Walker, also from United Oaks.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Jonathan Lapierre is from Webster School.
Hi, Jonathan. How you doing?
And from Longfellow, Megan Corey.
Megan, congratulations to you.
And our two Hoover students are James Dukes.
James, I'm going to be looking for you when you're a pro basketball player. You know that.
And Chris Fouch.
Hi, Chris. Did you know your mom and I are good friends? Yeah.
Congratulations and happy holidays to all of our Hazel's Heroes. Hazel Heroes is brought to you by the Hazel Park Board of Education, Morrow's Dairy Queen, and the Hazel Park Lions Club. We'll see you next year with more Hazel's Heroes.